Born in about 1122, Eleanor became Duchess of Aquitaine or Aquitaine after the death of her father in 1137. Although Eleanor was only a teenager at this time, she was now one of the most eligible brides in the whole of Europe. And so very quickly, the King of France, Louis VI, secured Eleanor as a bride for his heir, Prince Louis. Eleanor travelled to Bordeaux, where she was married. However, only within a few months of this marriage, the king was dead, so Eleanor and her husband became King and Queen of France. Although Eleanor and Louis had 2 daughters, their marriage was an unhappy one. Their lack of a son and an heir caused tension. In 1147, Louis left France to go on a crusade, and Eleanor persuaded him to allow her and her ladies to accompany the army. Although Louis proved to be an ineffectual and weak leader, Eleanor was praised for her strength of character. In 1152, their marriage was dissolved. Although Eleanor may wish to have stayed unmarried during this time, because she was so wealthy and such a powerful target for kidnapping, she was soon married once more. And so just 8 weeks after her first marriage had been annulled, she married Henry, the future Henry II of England. Henry and Eleanor became King and Queen of England in 1154. Over the next 13 years, Eleanor bore Henry 8 children, 5 sons and 3 daughters. Although this marriage was more successful than the first, it was said that it was very tumultuous, and this wasn't helped by the fact that Henry had a very wandering eye and took many mistresses. In 1173, Eleanor's eldest son Henry plotted to overthrow his father, Eleanor's husband. His brothers Richard and Geoffrey joined him in this revolt, and it seems as though Eleanor supported them. The revolt failed, and Henry, her husband, captured Eleanor and imprisoned her. Henry never forgave her, and Eleanor was imprisoned for the next 16 years of her life at various different places. Eleanor was only released in 1189 when her son Richard the Lionheart succeeded his father as king. Richard immediately released his mother, and Eleanor remained a very important, powerful woman during her son's reign. During the last 15 years of her life, Eleanor displayed a remarkable talent for ruling. Richard spent most of his time away on crusades, and so much of the day-to-day ruling of England fell to his mother. In 1199, Richard the Lionheart was killed, and he was succeeded by his younger brother John. During this time, Eleanor continued to wield considerable influence. Eleanor was respected throughout Europe. She really was a remarkable queen. She remained closely involved in politics until the day that she died, at the age of 82 in 1204.